been a while since I've made a scone, so I thought we could make several. But in true me fashion, we have to do a little experiment. So I'm going to try all the different flours that I have. We have got a lot of fun stuff to try in here. This is my alternative flours drawer. Aha, gluten-free. So this is one that I'm really excited to try out. One of my best friends is gluten-free. I reviewed gluten-free scones in the past, gluten-free afternoon teas. So definitely doing this one. This was a birthday gift. It is a special blend of flour that is really good in scones, as you can see. So definitely testing that. Here we have all-purpose flour. Obviously, this is going to be sort of the base of the testing. I have a very bad feeling that I used up my bread flour and my cake flour. The bread flour must have been maybe my last sourdough video. So I think a trip to the grocery store is in order, which will give me time to also buy ingredients to put inside the scones. The first flavor component, additive to the scone is going to be these yuzu. I almost want to call them chocolate chips, but they're not quite chocolate chips. My understanding is that it is like cocoa butter with yuzu flavorant. Yes, that's what it looks like. So I love yuzu. It's a very like floral citrus flavor. I've had it both in savory food and in sweet. I've had it in like, you know, mocktails before. So I'm really excited to put it in a scone. I think it'll be delicious. I'm not quite sure what would go with it. I think we'll think about it on the way to the grocery store. As I was heading out the door, I had a sudden realization that the cake flour was in a box because I was like, oh, there was something weird. There was like only one brand available. I do have cake flour. So we just need bread flour and I don't know, some fruit maybe? I realized I should probably taste the yuzu chip and some cranberries together so I can see how the flavor profile works. This is what the yuzu chip looks like. Oh my god, it's so good. It's almost like a tangerine, orange mixed with lemon. It's so good. Okay, wait, hold on, cranberry. We have the chip and some cranberries. I'm just gonna pop it all in my mouth. Okay, I think my thought process was correct, that the floralness of the yuzu with the tartness of the cranberry would work together really well, kind of like cranberry orange scones do. I'm so excited, this is gonna be so good. 5 doughs made. They are resting in the fridge right now, and as you can see, it's getting kind of dark, so I think scones are going to be on the menu for breakfast tomorrow morning. Good morning. We have got the dishwasher washing, the tea is brewing, and the oven is preheating. So I think it's about time to get the scones ready to bake. Okay, the first oven check. Whoa, those melted. Okay, well, they're not done yet. Oh no. It seems like we're going back to classic Shayna baking style. Sorry to everyone who is enjoying the aesthetic filming. Okay, yep, I think we are baked. So greasy. That's just the butter that leaked out. There's the notch up there. So we have gluten-free, bread flour, Barrio, AP, all-purpose, cake. Remember how pretty they looked before they went in the oven? Can we just focus on that? I'm currently really scared I underbaked them. Okay, let's just outline the things that have gone wrong. I think I put too much butter in, and on some of them I definitely put too much liquid. I think soaking the cranberries in water was good in theory, and maybe that'll make the cranberries taste better, but I also think that added more liquid to the dough, which, as we know, is bad. Some of them do look like they have little like layery bubbles caused by the butter. Okay, at this point I think I have to just stop angsting. At least they smell incredible. Like the yuzu, oh, it smells so good. Good morning.
Good morning.
Tea.
Oh, yes, please.
I want to clarify something. We are not trying to figure out which flour is which. That's not the goal. The goal is just to see what the different like textural notes are and decide which ones we like the most, and then we'll reveal like which one's which, and we can be like, oh, so this must be because of XYZ.
Okay, cool. So is this 5 different kinds of flour?
I'm going to take this. I hope it's cooked. I really hope it's cooked.
I'll take some too then.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers.
L'chaim.
Hi.
It's not cooked.
It's not quite cooked.
Okay, back in the oven. 375.
Oh, did you set it to 325?
350. Because it says 350 if you're using convection. And we're back. Scones are more baked. Would you like more tea?
I would love more tea.
It's almost certainly cold now. This is a different scone.
A different scone.
Yes. They're very buttery.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the recipe isn't what is being graded right now. What's important is the flour. Okay, cheers. I mean, it's baked and it's very tasty.
It's very tasty. I feel like this is like on the edge still of like underbaked.
It's hard to tell because it's like very moist.
It's so moist. It's so buttery, but it's very tasty. It clearly has that like baked taste to it now. It's very good.
Let's just do a little taste of each one, and then we can sort of be like, okay, let's compare. That just fell apart. The yuzu is so good, I'm like, do we even need the cranberries?
Oh, Yeah.
I can't tell if it's just because it's thicker,
Mm-hmm.
meaning it didn't melt because they all started out this thickness.
Mm-hmm. This one has a very different like flour taste to it.
It's like, it feels fluffier.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite so far.
I think number 1 is my favorite so far. They're all good in different ways.
Having the fall apart crumbliness, having that bounce is good.
Palate cleanser.
I mean, it's just underbaked.
I feel like it doesn't have as much flavor to me.
It doesn't taste raw, it's just, yeah, nothing wrong with that texture.
No. Very moist on the inside again.
That might just be where the yuzu was.
This does feel tougher.
I say let's rank them.
I'm gonna need another bite of number 1. I need to figure out if how much I liked this was because it was my first bite of scone,
Right?
because it was one of the best.
It's just like a nice, it's almost crumbly. Light, but crumbles. This was my favorite, I said. This is my favorite. It's just fluffy and light. I'm wondering if any of this is valid given how weirdly the baking situation was. Not just like falls apart. It's also dense. It's not like light. I want to put this in number 1, this number 2.
Is this your order?
I say these two are pretty equal.
I would probably do this.
So one of the flours I tried was the specialty blend from Barrio, the like specialty baker's blend. I'm afraid of that being number 1 because that's like a hard thing to get a hold of. And then if all-purpose flour is number 2 behind that, I'm just, because that's ridiculous. Like, why did I even do this if it's just going to be something really hard to get and then all-purpose?
Well, I don't know. Let's find out.
Okay. So number 1 is Barrio.
Hey!
Okay.
Nice.
So that is Barrio.
Okay. And then this one, which was very close.
All-purpose. If this is cake flour, I'm going to lose my mind.
Okay.
Because my thought was probably what will end up being a good idea is some mix of all-purpose and cake. Gluten-free. This is the gluten-free. Wow. Okay. That makes sense though.
That makes sense. That's what that it baked so differently. And so that's gonna make the spread different.
Yeah, so that's why it doesn't hold together. I wonder, I should research xanthan gum and be like, oh, like if I need it, is that gonna make it hold better? Because if I just like needed it more.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
What are you? This is the bread flour. Okay, which means this is the cake flour. Okay. And apparently if you can't get your hands on this, although I'll check to see, I think they have a website that you can go to. But if you can't get your hands on this, apparently all-purpose flour
Works good.
yeah, it really is good for any purpose, I guess. Thank you for following along on what kind of turned out to be a pointless, chaotic recipe testing. I will take the information that I learned and, you know, keep working on a perfect scone recipe. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, please link your favorite scone recipes below so I can try them at some point. And until next time, cheers!
Cheers.